What's up, guys? We're going to take a look at the Front Runner Slimline 2 roof rack that I have on my Land Cruiser that they make for all types of different vehicles. I picked it because it's modular. I picked it because it was light and it's really strong. I've been running it for about a year and a half now with no problems, no rust, nothing rattling loose. And this is how I put it together. So check it out. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, or don't. First thing you're going to want to do is lay everything out. Make sure you've got all the fasteners, all the slats. You've got the space and the time to do it. Everything you need is basically included. You might want a set of pliers and a small set of open ends. Front Runner makes really nice stuff, and it's modular. I love that. Plus, they give you lock nuts that are already inserted inside the aluminum trusses, so it goes together pretty nicely. Before I got started, I laid it out, all the middle pieces I was going to use, the windscreen, there's a front and there's an end piece, and then there's all the pieces in between. Lay those out, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to put everything together. They give you two pieces for the front windscreen that goes right in front of my sunroof. It might go elsewhere on your vehicle. The thing I love about Front Runner is everything is sealed, everything is packaged, everything is numbered. You pretty much can't go wrong with that. And everything is signed by a quality control person. So it's a nice touch. To put the two side rails together, they give you these blocks that are threaded. One goes in the bottom, like so, and then there's a smaller one that goes in the top. You really can't screw this up, but these join the two side rails together, depending on how long you want it. That's the other nice thing. You can simply cut these channel irons and make it as long or short as you want to, for the most part. And there you go. Your side rails are done. Just bolt it up. Front Runner supplies nice Allen head bolts to hold everything together, so you really can't screw it up. No pun intended. Now, I used Loctite, even though these are nylon thread locking nuts, but I had heard horror stories that the Front Runners tended to rattle apart. I did use thread locker, and I haven't had one single issue, and the rack's got about 60,000 miles on it, on and off road so far. And again, Front Runner supplies the Allen tool that you'll need to put all the bolts together if you don't have one. I didn't use an impact or a cordless drill on any of this. I did all of it by hand, and because I didn't want to strip anything. Okay, now that I've got both side rails, the left and right, or driver's passenger sides together, I'm going to figure out how many of these slats that I'm going to put inside. The things that will actually be supporting the rooftop tent or the load, depending on your vehicle.
Now you're going to find yourself left with a handful of Allen head bolts. Hang on to those because you're going to need them. You're going to have a bunch of small Allen heads, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Put those to the side. And these bolts right here are going to be to attach the slats to the rails that you just put together. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're pulling out the front and rear of the rack. Now check this out. You can tell what's what. You can tell which side is up because of the label is on it, plus you want the open end sticking straight up. You see what I mean? So this is the actual surface inside your rack after it's done. Again, this is the Front Runner Slimline 2. Got the low version because I want this as close to the top of my vehicle as humanly possible. So there's that. And you can see right inside the track right here, you can see the nylon lock bolts are already in the slots. So there's really you can't really screw this up too much. There's only a couple of ways it'll go together. But I figured I'd do a video on it because why not? You see what I'm saying? Like so. Line up your side rails. Now remember, on your side rails, on your side rails, you just joined a long piece to a short piece, okay? You want to swap those up so that you have one facing one way on one side of your rack and one facing the other way. It's pretty much foolproof. You can't screw it up as far as I can see. What I'm going to do right here is start this corner right over here. And again, I'm going to use Loctite because I don't dig the idea of things coming loose on the trail. Just like this, through the bottom, into this nut that's already sitting there waiting. It really can't be all that much easier. Leaving these all snug for now. I'll go back over them afterwards. See what I'm saying? Here we go. That's it. Every channel has its own nut in there. You simply place it in. One of my favorite things about FrontRunner, as opposed to a lot of other companies, is not only does somebody sign everything, quality control, not only do they give you all the nuts, bolts, washers, Loctite, whatever it is you might need, they also give you all the tools. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you didn't have anything, you could literally put this entire rack together, and most of the items that they sell with everything they supply in the kit. You can't really ask for much better than that. You can ask for better than that, but you're not going to get it. Chances are.
Now, after you've got one cross member in, simply place the rest of them where you want them and then go around and tighten it all up. I left this opening right here for my sunroof, which is kind of moot because my rooftop tent covers it. But when my tent isn't on top, I can still open my sunroof. You see what I'm saying? So now basically all you have to do is install the legs right after you put on the windscreen.
Even the rubber to go between the two, between the wind deflector and the rack itself so it doesn't vibrate or whistle or anything like that. So it's pretty badass, in my opinion. And here's a little trick. To put the wind deflector on, you're going to want to take off one of the corners that you just put on so you can slide the nuts underneath. You see what I'm saying? It makes it a lot easier. I'm not sure why they didn't do that, but they didn't, so I'm telling you now, there you go. Okay, now that I've got this corner piece removed for now, I'm going to take the bolts, the lock washer, and the nut, and just like with everything else, I'm going to hit it with a touch of Loctite because these are nuts you don't want coming loose because it's just a pain in the ass trying to get them back out again once this is up on top of your truck. And the last thing you want is a rattle. I hate rattles. So okay, just drop that one. 1, 2. Touch of Loctite. That through. Oh, my mistake. You don't have to remove this. FrontRunner didn't screw it up. I did. So let's look at this. See this? The wind deflector goes in this rail right here, not the very front one like I originally thought. And it makes more sense because they've got openings right here so you can actually fit it in. So your wind deflector is going to end up right here. You can easily, get everything where you need it to be. No problem at all. So there was no need. This was me doing what I always do, jumping ahead of the instructions there was no need to do that at all. So next time, listen to the directions, not me. Take a tape measure, find your center, 4 foot 5 inches, so 2 foot 2.5 is my center. I've already got everything Loctited up. I'm going to butt these two together.
Now this is all the gear they give you with the legs. I got 4 sets of legs and only ended up using 3. So placement on the legs is basically going to depend on the length and size of your vehicle and how much weight you have on top. The legs are pretty straightforward because there's only one way they can go together. And then either have a friend help you put this on top of your truck. I stood on my tailgate and put it up there myself because it only weighs about 50-something pounds. And after several years of doing this and this and this and this, the rack is still in one piece and works out perfectly. And also, as you can see on the side, Front Runner gives you all sorts of options for mounting your awning, your max tracks. I couldn't find a way to mount the headlight, the 50-inch light bar, so I made my own, and I made it so that it actually fastens exactly as Front Runner would have wanted it to. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe. My video skills will be getting better. It is what it is. I'm out.